you guys were kind of just trying out a lot of different line combinations at practice today?
No lines in practice today. Just the focus was at the end on the power play. Those units were what we were working with. So those were the color of the jerseys, and the rest filled in with penalty killers, and the practice didn't have any line combinations to it. So
those were all just drills at the beginning with.
Yeah, they weren't line drills.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Is Renby an option for tomorrow, do you think? Like
he's progressing.
Yeah.
He's day to day progressing. It's great to have him out there.
Could you take any positives from the power play work today? It seemed like you guys were working on it throughout basically a second half of practice.
There was a lot of good chances out there to score goals. No goals, but the guys were moving it around. I liked the way that they were moving, and their intent out there was good. So good things. Got to carry that into tomorrow.
It seemed like you were also switching off Othman and Perot in the second unit. What was the thought process there?
They're both good players. They're young players, and just giving them each a look on it.
What do you like about the makeup of that second unit? You kind of called them noticeable the other day, and just an interesting blend of veteran and youth on that line.
Well, I think right now we're just trying to get it some work because there are new players out there. Othman joins it. Perot is new, and Jones out there today filling in, and that was good for him. So just different pieces out there, but just again to give it some work. They do get time. They do get the opportunity to score and make a difference in the game. And we want to make sure we're giving them looks as well.
I know obviously you've had your own team to focus on, but Ovechkin, you coached him, he ties the record the other night.
Yeah.
Just what was your reaction seeing that?
I think everybody probably knew it was going to happen, or is going to happen. The tie for sure, and then it's going to happen where he's going to break it. I think people have known that for a little bit. He's an incredible goal scorer. I mean, he puts the puck at the net. It's got a chance of going in, and he puts it there often. He has his whole career, and so really happy for him. He was great to work with when my time there in Washington, and he's done nothing but continued on his whole entire career, just finding the back of the net. And like I said, I think it was only a matter of time before he got here. So it's big news inside the league too. I think everybody keeps an eye on it. Everybody's tuned into it. It's a massive record. It's the biggest record. It's a home run type record, and for that reason, everybody watches it.
When was there a point where you, I guess, kind of hit you that he maybe could get to this record? It seemed for a long time like it was unbreakable.
I can't speak for before my time there, but I think when in my time there, he was working towards number 2 and eventually got it.
Yeah.
And so I think then it becomes more and more on the table and talked about more and looked at more inside of that. And then being away from it now, you're watching it from the outside, and it was a lot of fun. In that time there, it was a lot of fun just watching that as he was chasing down number 2.
It seems like Jonny Brodzinski's performance really increased recently. What makes you have so much trust?
He's been a good player for us. I mean, he's fast. He can shoot the puck. He's got the ability to score goals. He can play in multiple positions. On this unit out here, he's a right shot, so he's the only right shot that we have on the unit. I think that's important to get some sort of an opposite shot on there, and he can deliver a goal as he's done in the past. So he's brought a lot of good things to the table. Looks good. Looks good. He's progressing. Yep. Thanks, guys. Yep. Go ahead. Sorry. No problem.
Just wanted to ask you a little bit about Susie. Came in, threw him a lot right away, and
Yeah.
took him out for a few games. Now he's back in and playing without Fox. So can you just tell me what you've seen from him? How has he looked? What are you pleased with what you've seen?
Yeah, I mean, I think the pair's been good. He's he's a bigger body and a bit more. Thinks the game a little bit more defensive. Adam thinks it a little bit more offensively. The numbers have been good with them. I think he's done a good job. He keeps it simple. He's played good defense, and he's delivered some offense for us as well. So, I mean, we're happy with him in the lineup. Happy with him playing with Adam right now.
When you put lines together, we always talk about chemistry and what guys go with what guys. When you put 'd- 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 ' what do you need to complement that?
I think it can be different. There's different ways to attack it, and we don't always stick with it either. If it's an offensive zone faceoff, we might switch it up.
Right.
We might, you know what I mean. If it, Panarin, Trocheck, and Lafreniere, or Zibanejad, Kreider, and whoever are going out on the ice, we might look at it and say that's an opportunity to maybe slide out a different look. And so it's not ever set in stone. So I don't know if that answers your question or not, but sometimes it goes to the opponent, sometimes it goes to zone starts, sometimes it goes to a little bit of chemistry. You got to start somewhere with somebody and give it an opportunity.
Does Adam need a big defensive-minded body next to him to be?
He had great numbers with Gus last year. So I don't know if it's one. I don't know if it's one paintbrush paints the whole picture. And so he's had good numbers with different people, different types of players.